There is a persistent myth in corporate culture that working long hours and grinding through the weekend is a reliable path to promotion. But pure effort, without a targeted strategy, usually traps you in an endless cycle of executing other people's priorities. Modern career progression operates on a completely different system. Organizations are moving towards strict skill-based rewards, where advancement requires hard evidence and demonstrated capability rather than tenure or time in seat. The most damaging career mistake you can make is putting your head down and passively waiting for management to notice your hard work. You have to actively build an undeniable case for your own advancement. This formula illustrates exactly how you build that case. It is the promotion equation: results plus visibility plus relationships plus sponsorship plus timing equals promotion readiness. Replacing sweat with data removes the mystery from corporate politics. It transforms your professional value into something objectively measurable, making it incredibly difficult for decision-makers to ignore. Let's look at the first variable. Results in a promotion context means owning business outcomes, not just outputting activity. Apply the next level test. If you were given the new title tomorrow, what outcomes would your manager expect you to own? You have to start demonstrating those behaviors right now. This promotion readiness scorecard interface shows how to track those outcomes. By keeping a running impact log throughout the year, you can quantify exact business value, like hours saved, error reduction, or revenue supported, giving you concrete data for your review cycle. But results alone aren't enough without the second variable, visibility. Visibility means communicating your delivery through professional, evidence-based updates so that decision-makers can evaluate your leadership potential long before the formal review process begins. This cyclical flowchart details a highly effective weekly update to leadership. It keeps visibility entirely substantive by covering 4 key points: what changed, what you delivered, the resulting business impact, and what you recommend doing next. If you want to learn more strategies for navigating your career and building leadership skills, take a moment to subscribe, share, and like this video. Corporate Elevate consistently produces practical content designed to help you grow. Results and visibility rely entirely on each other. Your outcomes generate the actual value, but structured visibility ensures that decision-makers are fully aware of that value long before the formal review process begins. At a certain point, a single manager can no longer force a promotion through on their own. Advancement requires a broad reputation built on trust across multiple teams and stakeholders. This node-based career network map illustrates the specific relationships you need to cultivate: connections to your manager, skip-level leader, peers, a mentor, and a sponsor. A mentor provides advice, but a sponsor provides advocacy, using their credibility to insert your name into executive conversations. You don't secure that advocacy by simply asking, "Will you sponsor me?" Instead, you ask what specific stretch assignments or measurable evidence they need to see in order to confidently recommend you for the next level. Scaling influence this way is mandatory because career acceleration rarely happens in a vacuum. You need senior leaders fighting for your advancement in closed-door meetings. Even if your results, visibility, and relationships are perfect, organizations experience frozen budgets, sudden corporate reorganizations, and stubborn leadership bottlenecks. Readiness dictates your capability, but timing determines the opportunity. This 90-day timeline outlines how to prepare for that opportunity. Days 1 through 30 focus on positioning, clarifying requirements for the next role, and mapping skill gaps. Days 31 through 60 shift to visibility, where you lead meaningful work and build cross-team exposure. Once you reach days 61 through 90, the focus turns to requesting stretch work, reading organizational timing signals, and compounding your initial results so your portfolio of evidence keeps growing. This allows you to avoid the weakest question in business: when will I get promoted? Instead, you present your results and ask your manager to agree on 2 or 3 measurable milestones to review in 60 to 90 days. This readiness ladder shows exactly what happens during that conversation. By asking for specific milestones, you replace an emotional demand with a logical progression from current role to expanded scope, to concrete evidence, and finally, promotion. Setting up this execution architecture works because it eliminates the passive waiting game. A proactive, measurable timeline forces the organization to acknowledge and track your progression in real time. The fastest sustainable path to a promotion requires the calculated, deliberate accumulation of undeniable evidence that you can already operate at the next level. It requires delivering measurable results, maintaining evidence-based visibility, scaling your relationships, securing senior sponsorship, and aligning it all with organizational timing. Don't wait for the promotion to start acting like the next-level professional. Build the evidence, build the relationships, build the visibility. Be ready when the opportunity appears. Mastering this equation provides direct control over your professional value and agency within any corporate structure.